Good day, welcome to Multi-Net Design and the continuation of our semi-detached duplex that we are working on. In the last episode, we were able to create the staircase and align it. So then in this episode, we want to bring in templates to this. We are not going to create anything. I just want to teach how you can bring some of the templates you have used in the previous projects and come and bring it in the existing one. So let's dive into that and work it out. So what we do here is that you go to File and select one of the existing projects that you have. So fit up apartment, I think this is what we did last, but I'm not going to use that one. I'm just going to use one of these existing ones that I have here. So I'm going to use Excel design and click on that. So when you load up, we'll pick all the templates that are available for our own use. Then we make use of it for the benefit of the project we are working on this file. So it's loading, let it complete this. So by the time it finishes, they will get it up to what we are going to use it for. So say ignore, then go to the level 1. So here you select everything that you know that is available. You can just like select this and say select all the stands in this view. Select, so all the stands in this view. Select, so if like that. So these are the previous projects that we did. So you can copy them like that. So those are the things you need for the progress of the work. So when you click on this one now, what will you do? So you just say copy to clipboard. It's been there. So the point is the 2025, size from 2023 to 2025. The existing project is always have its own pin bar here. So it pins to this point. So you can just go back and say click on this one. So when you click on this, it will come back to the existing project. So if you are not seeing that, you can come here and just go back and click on the semi-detached that it will go there straight up. So what will you do? You just need to do what? Say modify. In the modify, you just need to say paste from clipboard. You just click on from clipboard, just click here. Say okay. So everything will come to this page and you drop it. So that is it. Say okay, you have it here now. So if you want photo, you delete it. They are going to be available on your dashboard and on the property as you are doing it. So let's fix it. So what we're supposed to fix, this is the bed. We don't need the bed here yet. So this where we have bathroom, we put all these ones here. So when we get this, I think we don't need the bath here. So we need all those ones at the fourth floor. So you bring this one and you bring it. So what is not needed is not going to be useful. So what do we need? You click here and say delete. If you delete all of them, they are all available back on this on what we've done here. So let's say here and say click here. You see these are the, as we brought them here, so they are all available. So you click, let us work on this one. You click silver, then we bring the silver here. And we have silver. So if you have kitchen cabinets, you can go back and just check whether the kitchen cabinet is available. If it's not available, then you move to where you can get it. You can use Dex if you want, but it's not necessary to do that. So, but if there's another component, you can just go if you don't know how to load. So this is how to load from Load Family. I think I have my own, just say I have metric. Let me say I keep them on my desktop. So I just have some metric, just press M. So metric here. And from here I have so much of those templates. So special equipment, I think you can use any special equipment from here. Domestic. So these are the things that are for kitchen, like cook, like a microwave, things like that. But I'm not going to use those ones for now. So cutlery, we have elevator exercise, fire protection, things like that. So I want to check from my furniture. So say domestic furniture, I want to use this. So what do I have here? I don't think I have things that can use domestic fitting, things like that. So I don't have them. I may not use anyone that is applicable. So let me just like pick on this round table. So I'm uploading it from 2020. So the ages of which I've been operating and taking off with my. So what would you say? Keep existing. Let the existing one still be there. Remove. So what I do here is that I go to this place and I check. So this is what I brought. Just like put it here for the dining. So for my kitchen, the component, you can load it, and if you don't have it, just like draw something for your home. So I think we can go back to that place if you have the kitchen cabinet, something in place. So there's no kitchen cabinet in place, so I don't think we can work on that. So that's how you bring out templates. So no matter how many templates you want to bring in, this is how you do it. So now let me go back there again, go and bring door. So I think I have one door here, which is double door, like this one. Okay, I think I want to use this one, this particular door. So I will click on it and do the same thing. I will say copy to clipboard. So go back to this and click on say modify. I will say paste. So click OK. Then you just paste it on any wall. Just let it align with any wall. So then you can delete. So this one now is permanently fixed here. That is it. So we have all these things in place. So I'm going to create this one and put Windows here. So copy. I want to use copy here this time around. No, let me just put create. Then I change this one to 2100. So I have it in 2. So that is it. So this is the whole thing. Now let me just use U-shape kitchen. U-shape kitchen, just a template or something. So if you have, I don't know where I keep my kitchen cabinet. I don't normally use it because I don't create too much of section from kitchen. So but if there is one you can just click on and download anyone that you feel like. So you just like drawing graphics to represent that for your ground floor plan, so that we just have a drafting line for that. So this is the U-shaped kitchen for this. And like create something to have island in the kitchen, so that the kitchen will be a little bit more busy. So like this, just like island, and keep everything around this place. So you bring all the domestic activities, like other appliances that you can be using in the room, in the kitchen, will be available here. So if you want to increase this one is possible for you to increase as well. You can come here to change the diameter to something bigger and say okay, if you increase. So if you have a large family house that you want to work with, so if there are minimum amount of people, this one is there, you do this one. So that is how it works on this. So good. So I've done what I need to do at this level. So what I just need, let me just package the whole. Let me go to level 1 before I later now package and attempt for the full package and put it in a graphic solution that will make more presented. Now we go to architecture components. To select the same way, it's a queen size bed. So you put bed in every part that's needed to be. Just like that click again, and rotate like that. I have not put window here. I'm going to do the same thing here now. Let me just put windows in this place. So I've done this one, just look like 2100, and then you start pasting windows here as well. So go to and fix all the windows that are needed. So you really need one window at this side. The reason is that this part is a dead area, because what they are shining battery, this one is still going to come to mirror. So that is why it's like that. So let me say components again, and the components now I'm picking WC to be fixed here. The same thing here, then another one here. So then I need to go again and pick sour tray. So put sour tray here, put sour tray here, and I put sour tray here. So that's arrangement for this. So now let me quickly done with the annotation. So those who want to see the dimension, you program your dimension up as the way you are seeing it now, because I want to remove this dimension from everywhere. I'll be able to concentrate on bring the graphics of these things out. So I select all this instance on this view, and I will say delete. So as I have this one, I want to change this to edit, just like change the to techniques. So bold, I want to use techniques bold, and say okay. So this one I already changed. This is what I like using from the lettering. So this is door, this is entrance. So now I want to change this. I call this tourist. I was supposed not to be there. So okay, so that is what with the entrance punch axis like that. Now let us work with the annotate follow. I'm taking this inside now, then align it to this position. So what I want to do now is that I want to work with the annotate follow. So I want to make sure that I have, this is not a full, just like a temporary soft account. Later still they remove it, so we change my, because I just used for the section for consult the staircase. So I will work on that later and fix what I need to fix. Now what is this thing that I need to do? What I need now is that I want to say annotate, then from here region, so feed the region here. I want to create a hash area for this, and I use the same for this one. I will click finish. So I'm changing it here now, the pattern. So the pattern is going to be changed by clicking on the 4 graph pattern. So I'm going to use model. So here I want to use square 100 millimeter. So let me test that if it's okay. So it's still okay, good, but the thicknesses, I don't like it to be too bold like this. So what will I do? As I've selected it now, I want to change this from so I will have changed this from here to make mini, but I won't do the color in here. So I will rather go here. I will say override the graphics by elements. So from here I will control what I need to control. The first thing you can do, halftone. So apply halftone. You see the way it looks. So if you say halftone, it's okay like that for you. So you can just increase the transparency as well, but remove it from the halftone. So the transparency is going to allow it to be visible from underneath. Now why the foreground surface, which is this surface, is an issue with you, can actually change the color here and use the color that you know, because when you are using that, it's going to pick a domestic one. So you can imagine the faint level where these things are. So that is how beautiful you can arrange everything. So now you can just, like, let me say I want to cast shadow on this one. Go to graphics and then 4 can on the shadow here. Look at the way the shadow is. So you control the shadow from this aspect, display, and then you come to lighting. From the lighting aspect now you change this one, increase this azimuth to 100, and anything that you don't think that is going to be higher, then you change the altitude and reduce the altitude to something like 15. Then the level is okay for you. Just look the level. You can say you are using lighting instead of single day. If it's single day you are using, you have some issue to for. So when you click apply, you can imagine you control the shadow for you. So you go to level 2 as well. They do the same thing. Like I said, you can copy what you have on ground and bring it here. It doesn't matter. So like what you did here, you can bring it up here. So what you just need to do now is to like click on this mouse, make region. So I'm still going to use the same thing, but the only thing that is not going to be using, you're not going to use that. Now let's say I want to express it to this corner side. I'm doing the same thing like here, corner side. So like you fix this one, then trim, then trim, so that close it up. So you click finish. So what did it say? There's an issue. Come to search. Okay, finish it. No, cancel. Say finish. As you can save to the project if asked. So now let us do this way we do it here. Say graphics override by elements. So like what we did there, transparency, increase it, then foreground color, put it like this and say okay and click OK. So that is it. You can delete anything you want to delete, just like we mirror this one. So whatsoever that look like, you can just like change this way, the way you used to work on your, if you the one I used to photo the layers of the bring to the forward, bring to the back, layers on the Microsoft Word, things like that. So these are the two where domestic activities work. So you can select now and change this one. Just click. So it will go. So amount to select and change, remove everything, select all the elements here and delete them. I don't need dimension for now. So if you are the one that is one dimension, you can work on that on your own. So I brought most I need to bring into this position. So what do I need to bring here? I don't think I need anything to bring and to develop everything the way I want to. So let me bring windows of the toilets here. So you click here and go to search for casement window that have 600 by 600, which is okay. Edit it for your own good. So like this one, I'm going to make it to 600 to 600. So for the bedroom and toilet, click OK. So height, you'll be having issue with height here. So I'm going to change it to normal head height so that I'll be able to be visible. So as I'm clicking, you are not seeing it. So that's why I'm going to do something easy. So let's say like here, the reason why it's not visible is because of the filling that is more lower. So let's concentrate on this window side. So now you click on this. Underlay is not an issue. So what you just need is fill range. You click on the fill range. This is where you change it. You only need to increase this one. You can leave this the top one. Just increase the cut plane. The cut plane must be close to this, but must be lesser. So you know the height of that 2100 millimeter is the head height of that window. So you just need to cut it between 1900. So that is what you need. Apply it and you see the window pop up. So that's all. Now let's do the shadow casting, because because you do that for the ground floor file, it's not necessarily that it's going to follow the same pattern here, because this one is more different. So click cast shadow and see how far. So it's even more worse in this place. So you control it this way by editing the graphics. So use lightning, correct that. You can increase the ambient, depends on you. So you're going to do the same thing, 160 by 10. I want to use 10 here. So instead of level 1, I want to click on level 2 because I'm working on level 2. Apply here. Now you see it's snapped to that. Now if you say level 1, you're going to see different effects. Can you see? So it's better you use level 2 so that you manage that for yourself. So I think with this one I can increase it if I want to increase it. Just like let's say this one is 15. So apply. Can you see? So you move it. So like can just reduce it to 5. Then you increase this one to 70, so that like you have 70. So like you have what it takes to, okay. I think with managing ambient, so you can just increase the ambient. It may not have too much effect because ambient doesn't have except there is color activities. So you can just say cast shadow to thickness. The more you can reduce the shadow for your own effect. You can imagine how the shadow is fainted. So something like that is good. So the sun, you can just like reduce the sun as well. It's not going to have effect. The only thing that will have major effect here is the shadow activity. So like shadow look like it faints and make more sense by brightening the whole floor plan. So that's what I want to do here. Now as I've done with this one now, like we have done in this particular part, so let me quickly go and change the material. So I have the material in my plain white. So click material like this and say edit the material from here. Say click structure from this and you click edit again. So when you click edit, so you can change anything in this place, but I'm going to use this B5. So from B5 now, I'll select that and say okay, everything that's associated to this wall of generally 200 mm, we definitely change to that B5 color. So that is the color that is being set for this. So the same thing we apply to this this generic something too, and we change it category to B5. I want normal color for everything, so B5 again. So I choose okay, let it change and change to B5 as well. So the same thing here, because the reason why this one is different from this one is that I've already duplicated it because they are not of the same property anymore. So click that and you change it to B5 as well. So by the B5 we make them have the same unique property in their phone, and you say okay and okay. So that is it. So we have this in place. So how do you now mirror everything at once that you don't need to have an issue? So you do mirror, you select everything from here. So you can just like go to level 1. So you mirror them at the grid part. So you don't select from the wall, because the wall is going to be, except you want the wall to have what, to align with one another. So they have double wall. But since you are using single wall, so you are going to delete the middle wall later on. So just mirror everything is going to mirror. All the modeling you did is only the annotate that will not follow through. So you can do the annotate on the plan level. So we've done this one now, which is okay. So the middle wall, we are going to delete them because it's not needed. At the level 1, then you go to level 2 and you delete the mirrors, the wall as well. Good. So the annotate, you just need to do what, mirror the way you did it as well. So I'm not going to do the lettering, I just want to do the annotate aspect. So here, or do it like this so that you maintain the plumb property. So edit the boundary from here. So select it from the editing. What will you do? Just like mirror it from here. So you delete the middle line, because that will cause another issue. So you click finish and that's all. So we maintain the same property in that way. So you can like this one, you bring it out because we still work on it later on. So like edit this one, okay, and delete. So you click finish. So everything is set. Go back to level 1, do the same thing as you have done there. Edit the boundary, mirror this, copy it, and mirror the whole effect. So what will you do? Select this and mirror. So you have it in place. Click finish and everything is settled. So all the domestic activities like this one, to make the work look neat, you mirror them. So just say mirror and then you click through. So when you extend this one to outside now, what do we have? You can go to section and see, you see the double flea of what we are talking about. So extend, open it wide. So this is how far we were able to create this on this level. This is the way the staircase work. This is the way the whole thing. So I have issue with this bed. So just really select all distance in the entire project. So everything will be selected. Then you just need to reduce the height to minus 850. So that normally is just go back and we snap to the ground. So that is it. So we can go to the 3D and see this is the double portion, this is the twin flat. So whatsoever we want to be doing here now, we have grid line as our references. This is the middle grid line which is working. So like this one now, you can like change this one to 5, then you select this one and mirror it to change to 6, but you return it back to 4. So change it back to 4. That is grid line 4. So you have this grid line across all the area where you're having it. So the horizontal grid line, we do that later. So the next one, we're going to work on how we create the roof. So after we create the roof, then we can see action on the elevation. So see you in the next tutorial. God bless you.